Good morning, everybody. It's May 2nd, a Thursday morning. This is Brett, your thankful carnivore. And yes, I am 100% carnivore. If you'd like a t-shirt like this, go to the website artlife.us and look for the Meaty Teas link. Check me out on Instagram at thankful.carnivore, and as always on Twitter. You savages over there, I love you all. At Stickman Bleeding, that's StickmanBleedin. I want to talk to you about choices. I got a lot of messages over the last couple of days, which I'm always happy to get. I'm always going to respond to them as time and life permit. It's really helpful if you want to contact me at thankful.carnivore on Instagram, because I'll respond to those with an audio message, which are actually faster and tend to be less confusing for people if they can hear your voice in context. But I'm so happy to be getting these messages. But yesterday I got 2 or 3 messages from folks who showed genuine interest in learning about carnivory, but they wanted to be able to still eat what I would consider non-optimal things with it. Now that's what I would consider. You know, somebody says, well, can I have onions with my liver? Well, you certainly may. You're a free human being. You can have with it whatever you want. Would I have onions with liver? Not in a million years. It's not worth the risk to me. My health is too important. So I happily choose to take no chances. You can live carnivorously eating animal source foods. That includes some eggs. For some people who can tolerate dairy, dairy's okay. Cheeses, those things are fine. And if you want to use spices, use some spices. This notion that if you use spices, you're not a carnivore, to me is just one of the most ludicrous ideas ever. Of course you can use spices. If you got a huge chunk of meat there on your plate and you sprinkle it with spices, you're eating meat that's been seasoned. Now, if you're taking a half a bucket of salsa and dumping on it, well, that's something else altogether. Common sense. As carnivores, we don't need to play those kind of games with ourselves. We eat meat, we drink water. We do carnivory in the way that suits us as an individual. But we don't cling to old favorites. I can't live without my mushrooms, or I can't live without my grape juice at breakfast. No, that's not what we're about. That's not what I'm about. I'm about eating meat and drinking water. And it's a choice I make every day with happiness and glee. Because through eating meat and drinking water, I lost over 40 years worth of mental illness. My wife's lost severe arthritis in her shoulders. And we see day after day at meatheals.com dozens and dozens of other people who've changed their lives for the better. They chose to eat meat and drink water, and they've healed themselves of multiple sclerosis, diabetes, arthritis, and eczema, rosacea, depression, bipolar 2 disorder, bipolar disorder. I've seen evidence or testimonials, anecdotal evidence that people are changing that. Who knew? It's so important when you learn about these things to choose wisely. And if you're choosing according to what I want to live carnivorously and have my mushrooms, onions, and half a bucket of salsa. Well, you can do that. But you're not going to have the same results as the people who live carnivorously 100%. I get kind of, I don't want to say annoyed, but perplexed. I see people talking about, well, I'm 98% carnivore. Well, what the hell does that mean? Why is that even a distinction? Okay, you're eating a very low carb ketogenic diet. Good for you. If you're carnivore, then you're eating animal source foods only. It's kind of a no-brainer to me. It's like being 98% pregnant. How can you be 98% pregnant? You can't. You either are or you aren't. You're either a sugar addict or you're not. You're doing a ketogenic diet or you're not. You're eating animal source foods only or you're not. Let's not slice and dice all this stuff up, folks. It's not that complicated, because in my opinion, when we start slicing and dicing and categorizing things unnecessarily, it gives humans more room to screw it up. That's my opinion. Listen, I want you to have the best day possible. Eat your meat, drink your water, trust your body, and enjoy your day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.